I never expected a family heirloom to become the center of wedding drama. Part 2. I was stunned. I told her that he was the one who uninvited me, not the other way around. That I didn't owe him an olive branch on my wedding day when he tried to bulldoze my family's tradition and drag me through the mud for saying no. Her reply? But you could be the bigger person. That's what family does. It felt like a gut punch. Like no matter what I said or how I explained what that watch meant to me, it still boiled down to, why can't you just let this go? That night, we had our first serious argument in months. I told her that I feel like I'm marrying into her family, but no one's trying to welcome me into theirs. That the pressure, the manipulation, the guilt, it's all come from one direction. I've had to stand up for myself, while her family tried to chip away at something deeply personal to me. And all I wanted was her full support, without caveats. She told me she's tired, that she feels like she's in the middle of a war she never wanted to fight, that I've turned what should have been a small conflict into a defining moment of our relationship. I asked her straight up, do you think I was wrong? She didn't answer at first. Then she said quietly, I think you were right, but maybe not right enough to let it hurt everything else. I didn't know what to say to that. We haven't really talked much since. We're still sleeping in the same bed, still doing all the normal engaged couple things, but it feels like we're holding our breath around each other. Like we're both scared to say what we're really thinking, because if we do, it might not be something we can walk back from. And here's the truth that's been eating at me. If a watch can do this to us, what happens when it's something bigger? Update 5. After weeks of fighting over a watch, Emily and I finally had the conversation we'd been avoiding. I didn't expect this to be the story of my engagement. I thought it would be cake tastings, registry jokes, awkward dance lessons, not a slow-motion emotional collapse over a vintage watch. But here we are. It had been nearly a week since our argument. We were living together, but barely speaking beyond logistics. Every moment felt heavy. I kept replaying our last conversation over and over in my head. Her words, maybe not right enough to let it hurt everything else, haunted me. Because I still didn't agree, but I understood. 2 nights ago, we finally sat down, really sat down, and talked. It was late. I had just put the watch away in a new display box I bought for it. I think seeing me handle it again was the trigger. Emily walked over and sat next to me. She didn't say anything at first, just looked at it. Then she said, I wish I had something like that. Something that made me feel that connected to my family. That was the first moment it really clicked for me. She wasn't just caught between me and Josh. She was watching someone fiercely protect a legacy and realizing she didn't have anything like that to hold on to. We talked for hours. She told me she felt torn, not because she didn't believe in my reasons, but because she's always been the one who keeps the peace, the one who smooths things over. And this time, she couldn't fix it. She felt helpless, and it scared her. I told her I felt isolated, that I've been grieving my dad and grandfather more than usual lately, because this watch brought them back into focus. And every time her family called it just a watch, it felt like they were erasing the only thing I had left of them. She started crying. Then I started crying. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't some big movie moment. It was just 2 tired people finally saying everything they were afraid to say. We're okay now. Actually, no, we're stronger now. Emily told her parents the next morning that we were done discussing the watch, and that while she loves her brother, she's not going to ask me to betray something that matters to my core. She's going to the wedding solo. I told her I support that. I also told her I'll be waiting with champagne and terrible dance moves when she gets home. Josh and I still aren't best friends, but we texted yesterday. Nothing deep, just some dumb meme he sent me. I think that's a good enough start. As for the watch, it's safe, polished, and ready. I'll be wearing it when I marry the woman who chose us over comfort. And that means more than any tradition ever could.